One of the most common problems faced by cat owners is unwanted behavior associated with claw points in inappropriate places. At the same time, owners often sincerely do not understand what to do and how to stop a cat from scratching furniture when they bought a special scratching post for it in a pet store. Many people think that the cat is stupid or does it on purpose or out of revenge. Some even think about declawing their cat to keep their interior in pristine condition. Owners do not believe that it is possible to force a cat to stop displaying this unwanted behavior. But in fact, this behavior can be corrected. And you certainly shouldn't resort to the barbaric procedure of declawing for this, when everything can be solved by simple education and the correct selection of scratching posts. Claw point is a natural need for cat. Cats sharpen their claws not only to do a manicure, but also to mark their territory, stretch their back muscles, and get rid of the energy that is bursting them. Claw pointing is a necessary procedure to maintain a cat's good psychological state. Surely you have noticed more than once when you come home after a long absence, the cat meets you on the threshold, rubs against you, and then runs headlong to scratch its scratching post, or whatever it prefers to scratch. Thus, the cat gets rid of the energy that overwhelms it, because it is a great joy that the owner has returned home. Or when a cat sits on the window and watches a bird, which she is unable to catch, since they are separated by glass, she watches until the bird flies away, and after that the cat begins to frantically tear with her claws the bed on which she was sitting. Often, if several cats live in a house, they prefer to sharpen their claws in the same places, as they notice each other's smells. Cats have special glands on their paws that secrete pheromone. By sharpening their claws on vertical surfaces, cats leave behind the scent of pheromones to announce their presence. If you had a cat and he sharpened his claws on the sofa, then do not be surprised that a new cat brought into the house will go straight to sharpen his claws on the same sofa. The smell of pheromones lasts for a very long time, and a cat that comes to your house for the first time will, of course, want to cover up the smell of a competitor with its scent. Many people are faced with a problem when there are already several scratching posts in the house, but the cat still finds a place to sharpen its claws on the owner's favorite chair. What's the matter? How to stop a cat from tearing wallpaper and furniture? But the fact is that the scratching post should, first of all, please the cat, not you, and must meet several important requirements. 1. The scratching post should be of sufficient size, taller than a cat standing on its hind legs with its front legs extended upward. That is, the cat should be able to stand on its hind legs, pull itself up, and sharpen its claws, stretching its back. 2. The scratching post should be stable, not sway when the cat sharpens its claws, and even hangs on it with its whole body. Ideally, this could be a scratching post attached to the wall or floor. 3. The scratching post must be effective. The upholstery material should help cats get rid of loose claw plates. The claws should not get stuck in the material, it should be dense enough. The ideal material for a scratching post is sisal. But there are also carpet lovers. 4. The scratching post should be strategically located. First of all, it is worth placing scratching posts in passage places, near the front door, in the corridor, near the entrance to the rooms. If the cat is already sharpening its claws in the wrong places, then you need to place the scratching posts next to these places. 5. There should be more than one scratching post. The cat will not look for a long time for a place for a claw point if it feels like it. 6. The scratching post should be properly trained. You should not deliberately bring the cat to the scratching post and place its paws on it. This will only scare the animal away. Rub the scratching post with catnip. Play with your cat with a fishing rod toy next to the scratching post, moving the toy along the surface of the scratching post so that the cat can grab onto the material to catch the toy. Having followed all the recommendations, there is a high probability that you will be able to teach your cat to scratch the scratching post. But here another problem may arise: the cat tears both the furniture and the scratching post. What to do in this case? It's simple. In this case, you need to limit the cat's access to the sofa or other surface that she gets into the habit of scratching for a long time. The most aesthetically pleasing way is to purchase furniture covers and cover the furniture that the cat spoils with covers. The second method is to attach double-sided tape directly to the claw points on the furniture so that the cat sticks its paws into the unpleasant substance. The method is reliable, but has drawbacks. Tape can damage furniture, no worse than claws. Access to furniture must be restricted for at least 2 months. Before you allow access to furniture, you must make sure that the cat has not attempted to sharpen its claws in inappropriate places for at least a week, and that it successfully uses the scratching post.